Yo, what's going on, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. We will be using Props.cash to break down today's board. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. As always, good, bad, or ugly, we're going to recap yesterday first. 1 second, allow me to pull it up. We lost 1.83 units, man. It's been a little bit of a rough go since the All-Star break. February's still been really good. I'm still happy with where we sit at the season, but last 3 days have been tough. Yesterday, Zubox had 9 points in the first half and finished with 13. Andrew Nemhard cash, that was no issue. And then Malik Beasley, first time he sold us in a very long time. Yo, appreciate that, Jordan. Appreciate that, Ben. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good year. We're going to keep it up. We're going to shake off this little bit of a cold streak. Probably the most disappointing part of it, if you watch these streams, is a lot of the leans that we haven't played have cashed. And I really think I've just been not aggressive enough. Been through the board this morning. If you're in the Discord, dropped 4 plays already. And honestly, my goal is, by the latest of Monday, is to open the VIP up to like 100 more people. I'm really, my original thoughts are I'm not even really going to promote it. Like, the only way you're going to even know about it is if you're on the show. And then I'll give it to y'all for free. Nice, man. Like, yeah, Giddy's RAs is one that, like, I was so close to yesterday that cashed with ease. I think it was third quarter. Kelly Oubre cashed with ease, 19 and 80, finished with 27. There was one other one. Let me just look at yesterday's notes. Oubre cashed. I'd be interested to know if Turner cashed, but Jokic got his triple-double. Giddy cashed. Braun cashed, although that would have been a sweat. Jordan Poole would have missed, but I mean, we'd have cashed 4 or 5 there. So disgusting. But anyways, let's get on to today. My apologies for all that nonsense. One of my buddies is just trying to slide for that. Hey, Rusty's going to slide for the Lakers game tonight. It's not until 10 p.m. All right, boys, let's get into today. Turner had 20. He cashed 2. That's what I mean. The reads have been there. The aggression wasn't there. I think coming out of the break, man, I really wanted to see how these teams performed. The reads have been well. I just need to be aggressive. And we're going to get it back today. We got a whole list of shit today. We've got Tatum under 26.5, Scotty Barnes under his points, Grady Dick over his points, Tatum under his assists, RJ over his assists. These are all things we're going over in this first game. Scotty's RAs over, Quickly's assists under, Brown's RAs over, Porzingis. Actually, I think I already released the under rebounds. But I'm deciding between him and Horford's threes. So let's get into today, man. As always, looks like Twitter chat's working. If you have anything you want me to go over, if you just put it into the chat, I'll see it. I'll go through any requests that we have, but outside of requests, I'll just go over what I have wrote down. Little teaser, this is a lean over as well. All right, Boston, Toronto, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 things I wanted to talk about. First was under 7.5 rebounds. Let's go see what the market's done. It's not really done anything. Where's my model projection? I accidentally refreshed. Porzingis, 6.9 on the under 7.5. How big of an edge is that? It's pretty decent. I released Giannis, Dame, Fred, and Zion so far. I haven't played this yet. Toronto does allow a boatload of rebounds. He did have 8 in the last one on only 12 potentials. I'll probably leave this as a lean, but I do lean under Kristaps Porzingis rebounds. Threes for Porzingis, I'm at 2.9. Let's see what the market's at. Plus 234, plus 238. It's climbing. I wouldn't play this yet, merely for the fact that I think it's going to continue to get better. I think we may even luck into a 1.5, like 150, that I would love as a lay piece. We did play him last game. He did miss, but I'll live with that miss every time. 9 attempts, a lot of really good attempts as well in that game. In the game versus Toronto, he had 5 3-point attempts in that one. Made 4 of them. A lot of really open looks. His ass went down goose. That was funny. You like his PRA under? I don't know about the points. Let's just go to the model. I know my threes are over. I think I was at 20.28 because I had to hand import this. Yeah, 20.28. Points I'm not intrigued with, but what about the assists? 2.13. I think you could get me on an RA, Ben. I'm not opposed to an RA or a rebound under. I lean under. I'm sorry. I lean under in each of those. Let's just go see what outdrew this year, if that's been affected much. Man, if Horford didn't go, what's his threes without? I think there was one game without both. No, there was 0. Without Holiday, small sample size, attempts are near season averages. See, I don't even want to count these 2 sub 25-minute games. Very sporadic. Chicago, Houston. The Houstons make sense, right? This kind of makes sense. Depends how much Eddie played here. Chicago is ass. I think we were on this laddered all the way up. We're always fading Chicago threes, by the way. Yeah, I don't think we've got the best of this Porzingis threes number, so don't be surprised if you see it. I really think the attempts are going to be there, but it looks like the market's continuing to go against us. So I'll play against the market, but I do want to be at the lowest number possible. This is another one I wanted to speak on today. Let's go see where the market's at now. This, again, the market's going hard against it. Is blowout the reason? It's an 11-point spread. I think blowout has got to be the reason for each of these guys, but I lean over Horford and Porzingis threes. I went through Emmanuel quickly. What the fuck? My bad, boys. I think some kind of bug just landed on me or something. Yo, appreciate you, Prince of Parlays. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm sure y'all be showing love on the tweet. Let me go give my shout outs because, man, that really does help me grow this page. I really appreciate it. Yep, there he is, Prince of Parlays with the like and the retweet, man. I appreciate it. Shout outs to Adam. Shout outs to Shorty. Shout outs to Props.Cash. Shout outs to Turk, man. I appreciate all y'all. Props.Cash, man, really put me on, so I appreciate them. Use code SHARP25, 25% off your first month. I've got no opinions on quickly in this matchup. 21. Oh, that was last season. What I do have opinions on. All right, so we moved past Porzingis. Nothing on Podol, nothing on Horford, nothing on quickly. The juice is awful. I don't hate a Peyton Pritchard's threes, but I'm not laying 160 on it. Points are just a hair too high as well. I think I had something else for Pritchard, though. Nope, incorrect. We move. Tatum, there wasn't under 26.5 points available. Under in every game this season. Should be a blowout. Let's go see. Let's go to the market. Tatum points, 24.16 is where I'm at. Rivers has moved a smidge. They were 25, 26.5, 125. Now they're 127. think I might still play that. Let me go see where I was. I'm also under his assists. Let's go see assists. Head to head. He has been diamond recently. Would want to see without Drew as well. Don't hate the under 32.5 PAs either. Outside of Drew and Porzingis, that's it, right? Outside of Drew and Porzingis, Holiday questionable, or not Porzingis, Horford. I'm sorry, Horford. Yeah, I wanted to make sure at least Tatum and Brown are playing. Oh my gosh, at least Porzingis and Brown are playing. 1 second. Bruce Brown. I really think I'm on the right side of this. I really think the under 26.5 is a good play. I would take the 25.5 too. What's the best price on the 25.5? 118 at FanDuel. Wow, we have Bookmaker already at 24.5. Rivers is just sticking their neck out on this Tatum under. I think we're going to run it. First play of the stream. I think we're going to run it. Let me go look at some play type data. That's not good. 21st first pick and low ball handlers, 23rd isolation. Although a lot of similar play types have gone under. I'm running this for 1 unit. The 25.5 is playable too. I'm drinking a little bit extra juice. All right, we move. I like that Tatum under. What else does the model like? Anything else for Tatum? Under assists. I talked about that. I don't like it as much. So we're gonna move on. Scotty Barnes. I liked his under 19.5 points, but I also liked his RAs over. I did not realize Grady Dick was a game time decision. What's the model projection here? 17.46. 17.46 doesn't sound too wrong. Let me see what the market's done. Feels like it is getting market support, but maybe not. Yeah, definitely a little bit. There's 2 18.5s, 3 18.5s now in the market. Probably finishes with solid line value, closing line value, which in the prop market I don't take too much account into. What are we doing here, Matty Ice? I'm gonna leave Scotty as a lean 4 now, but I do lean under Scotty. Coming off a 20-point game versus Phoenix, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it as a lean, but I lean under. I do lean over his rebounds and assists. Quickly wasn't in this game. See, the 7.5 is super plus money too. If you got y'all that been tapped in with me, remember this over 6.5, over 7.5 was generally an auto bet for us last year for Scotty. Rebounds for me, I'm at 7.95. I'd rather play a. I mean, I hate to say this, but I'd rather play like a 135, 6.5. Then the plus money 7.5. I do like the over for Scotty. Let's see if we can get a 6.5 today. FanDuel is 160 to the under. So let's hope we see a 6.5 over, and that's when we'll attack 7.5 no dice. Kind of feel the same way about the 5.5 plus money. At 4.5, I like it. At 5.5, less interested. Yeah, so that's all for Scotty. Both leans over, but I don't love it. Can we talk about a quickly under 5.5 assists? I missed that. I might be able to get behind this. Huh. I do like the under here. I do lean under Emmanuel Quickly, 5.5 assists. I'm going to leave this as a lean because there's an issue. I can't auto-populate this in my model, so I'm going to run this after stream and see where I officially end up. But the Quickly under 5.5 assists, I do like a lot. All right, we got JBRA's over, and that'll be the last thing I want to look at in this game. If you guys have anything, please feel free to drop it in the chat. Man, again, I like this. Let me go see what the market's done for. I just bail and see if we're getting like crazy market support. A little bit of market support on the assist line, I won't lie. Rebounds, yeah, definitely. I'd say a little bit. RAs, anyone off market? I don't think the 9.5 over 130 at Hard Rock is a bad play. I'm gonna stay off of it, but I really don't think it's a bad play. I come in at 11, so it's probably the right play. Blow out the potential, which worries me, but I'm gonna stay off of it. Lean over though. Over in all 3 matchups this season, worth noting. Lean over there. Someone asked me about Derek White today. Model does lean over. We've already not got the best of it. But I still like it. $18 in the matchup this season without Drew in 41 minutes. Lord have mercy. I don't know that we're seeing 41 minutes. But it does bring the baseline to 16-4. Hold on a second here. I might have to take this. One thing I do want to see. See, and this can happen, where he only plays 25 minutes because they just belt to ass. I like Derek White 15 plus at plus money. I don't hate that one bit. Yeah, but the price is absurd on his points. I do like Derek White's points over 14.5. I can see even money. There's some 05s. Pardon me, 04s. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna leave it as a lean because I really believe it could get ugly. I was on one of my buddy's streams this morning, and I forget who the guy was on there thinking, his thoughts were Toronto would keep this close and Boston would pull away late, which is very likely. I'm just this feels like National Blowout Association, 30 points at halftime and every over chalk. So I'm gonna just stay a little less aggressive. I know I said I was gonna be firing, but I think I already have 5 plays today, so we're firing. This one I'm gonna keep as a lean as well. That was the last for this game. I'll go ahead and turn it over to the chat. I do like the over there. I'm not on it yet. I do like the over. Anyone else got requests in this game? Also, guys, again, I'll just say it. Please drop a like on this video if you can. Drop a retweet. Helps me grow the page. Helps me grow the brand. Helps me get bigger guests on the show. So very much appreciated. I think we were over 1,000 views yesterday with no retweet from any major companies. So honestly, super appreciative of y'all to be tapping in with me daily. It's been a good season, so hopefully, it's been a good experience for you as well. Now let's get back to winning some money today, though. Shout out to my guy Chris, man. I appreciate the engagement. Shout out to my guy Mike as well. All right, I'm not seeing any other comments. I'm gonna move on to the next game, Cleveland and Orlando. I don't think I have anything official out in this, but I do have leans. That is correct. Nothing official yet, but I do have leans. First one, I want to talk about Donovan Mitchell under 25.5 points, under his 3-pointers, and under his assists. The reason I haven't played this yet is because Darius Garland is questionable. And if he doesn't go, it's green as shit. It's only 3 games. Yeah, the assists were green, the points were green, the threes were all 2 for 3. Without Garland, I don't want to play this. With Garland, however, what the hell? Okay, there's still 135. I was going to say this line's moved a lot. So with Garland, I'm at 23.13 points. The market's moving down. I just hate for Garland not to go and me get just absolutely cooked. I'm going to go to underdog. Have y'all seen anything this morning? Yo, shout outs JB, man. I appreciate the engagement, dog. Hopefully we make some money together. Let's have a day. Rob Gronkowski considering a return to the NFL. And that is not NFL Sintel. That is underdog NFL. What? If he goes to the Chiefs, I'll be pissed. All right, get back on today's game, Matty Ice. If y'all don't know, I grew up a Brady fan, Patriots fan, Rob Gronkowski. I got a signed Super Bowl jersey from Rob Gronkowski. All right. Donovan Mitchell, I'm going to wait, but just know that's how I feel. But here's the flip side of that. If Garland plays, I like his overs. If you notice, if you look at teams that defend, it's funny because these two players have very similar scoring types and play archetypes, right? Teams that defend their pick and roll ball handlers well, specifically, Darius Garland tends to do better, while Donovan Mitchell tends to not do as well. And Donovan Mitchell's guarding or drawing the best defender, more of the scheme. I'm not saying teams are just letting Darius Garland shoot. That's obviously not the case. It's just, you stop Donovan first, then you still got Mobley to worry about on rolls. You still got Allen to worry about on rolls. And I think Garland benefits a lot from these matchups. That being said, let me see what the market's done. Coming up, this one I'm more confident in playing now because if he doesn't play, it's just a void. Let me see if I had anything on his threes. I actually don't think I did. No, I lean under his threes, still over his points. Let me go look at the play archetype so we can dig into that just a little bit deeper. So they are first from above the break. Let me go to Props.cash mobile site and see if that's holding true through the last 10 and 20. Since the no Sugg. Is Sugg still out today? I'm pretty confident he was. Yeah, he's out. That's why Cole Anthony's number is a little bumped. Darius Garland, I like the 125. Yeah, they've stayed dominant from above the break. What about this season? How did he do it? For 25, did Donovan play in that game for some reason? I'm pretty sure he did. Let's just do it this way. Yeah, 22 and 25. I want to say I had his over in this game and missed it, but that was a long time ago. Don't quote me on that. Wow, it's green as shit if Garland goes for 30 minutes. How many did he have in that? 28.6. Man, I like Garland's points over a lot. Model is at 20.88. Hold on, let me dig a little deeper. They are also 17th versus pick and roll ball handlers, so. One second here, doing a little deeper dive. That doesn't seem to be an issue. Has his attempts been down over the last few? Kinda. I'm gonna leave this as a lean. I think this should be a good game tonight. I don't know if his attempts are down because Hunter's getting a few. Actually, let me go look at the box scores. 1 second here. One by 37, 1 by 13, 1 by 23, 1 by 21. I mean, that's just part of it as well. Spread in this game is 7.5. Should stay competitive, right? I'm so torn. I'm going to leave this as a lean for now. I also wanted to talk about his under assists. Man, over the last 20, those are definitely up. Potentials are at 11, 14, and 13, and the two prior to yesterday, or his last game. I don't know which one I like more. I like both a lot. I like Garland over 18.5 points. I like Garland under 6.5 assists. Let me go to the assist market. I would say pretty in agreement with everything else, like not doing much. The lean are the edges smaller? No, the edges, both of these edges are right on the line. I'll come back to this. I want to see what the market does. Very strong lean over on each. But it's right on the line of where I usually play something. So no opinions there yet. I want to talk about a Paolo under 23.5 points. Let's see if it's still available. Hard Rock, ESPN are both at minus 125. Yeah, there's a lot of 23.5s available here. Okay, France played in that game where he had 38 of them bitches. Mobley was in it as well. 42 minutes, 28 field goal attempts. I do not believe we're getting 28 field goal attempts tonight. 20 is probably fair. Let's look at this. It's not too far out of line. I'm at 21.7. It's also it should be a good defensive matchup for him. Let's dig into that a little bit deeper. So Paolo is scoring about 20% of his points as the pick and roll ball handler. They're ranked 7th. They're also ranked 8th in transition. They are ass in ISO, though. I am almost certain I'm going to play this. What's Cleveland rank in pace? I should know this by now, but 7th. I do think he's playing 30-plus minutes. We've got to be realistic with ourselves here. $23.5, 125 at ESPN bet. Actually, I'll play the 123 at Bet Online, but wherever you got to play it, 125 is still cool. DFS sites are there as well. Shout out to DFS. We'll be looking into him in the Lakers game. What are you gonna do, Matty Ice? Let's wait. But I do think there's only one book you can do this on. FanDuel does the alternate points. I would love Paolo under 25.5. Absolutely love Paolo. as a nice little lay piece. Hold on, let me see if FanDuel has these open. Normally not this early. And also hold on, underdog. Oh, that's NFL underdog. We don't care right now. I'm seeing if FanDuel has alt lines open. I would pair this with something easily. If not, it'll come out before tip off. I might do a quick show with a recap at like 5 p.m. First quarter points is out, but not all points. Keep an eye out for that in a lay today on FanDuel. I like that spot. One other lean I had in this one is Mobley under his rebounds. It's a model lean. I don't like it. At least had to look at it, talk about it. Nah, hell no, I'm cool. All right, we're moving on to the next game. Strongest lean there is actually I've got a lot of strong leans in there. I like Mitchell's points under if Garland doesn't go. If Garland does go, I'm sorry. If Garland plays, I like Mitchell's under. I also like Garland's over. And I do like Pialo's under assists. There may just be an SGP on FanDuel here. Makes the most sense. All right, let's move on to the next game, though. Waiting for lines to open up there. Phoenix versus the Suns. I wanted to look at Bradley Beal's points, Desmond Bane's assists, Grayson Allen's threes, basically Kevin Durant's everything. So let's get into it. Zach Edey, someone was in my DMs asking about over 7.5 rebounds. Let me see where the model's at. I will say I lean over his points. I don't like his rebounds as much. I'm right at 7.5. My model just absolutely, I don't care who it is. When a center plays Phoenix, my model will just tell me to take the over. I think if I just added my name into my model with no data and plugged it in at center, it'd be like take every over, because that's how Phoenix is guarding center. Not going to be anything for me there, though. Let me just pull the model back up here. Let's go to the points. First and foremost, I got Bradley Beal at 21. He's been going nuts. Pace in this one, we know we have plenty of pace. I think he played 12 minutes. Yeah, he played 12 minutes in that game. Listen, it is ridiculous that he's got more White 15, Beal 20, Zion 25. I'm glad you said that. Zion, I don't know. You might be in the court. Everybody got different names and shit, but I'm already on Zion 25 plus as well. So I love that read. Beal. Let me see. With KD and with did I pass book? Yes, I did. This is a big one too. Let's slate him for 30. Is there models? Or I'm sorry, is there market support on this line? Not really. I like the over here. I really don't hate the 20 plus in a lotto. This is what you're saying to yourself at 20 plus. He's going to have 14 or 15 field goal attempts. More than, you know what I mean? Like, that's the floor. 14 or 15 plus field goal attempts. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. I liked Beal's assists over as well, if we're being honest. Model does. No, I'm not playing that at super plus money. I like his points more than anything. The tempo of this game should be crazy. 245.5 is the total. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the pace was going to be crazy with Memphis. Do we drop it? I think we hit this. I'm not sure. You know why I'm going to keep this as a lean? You can see here over his last 10, shooting 57% from the field, 50% on the season, which is still really good, but I think he's due a little bit of a regression here. But I do love the pace. I'm not talking anybody off of it. He says Beal 25 plus. I mean, the last 5 look green as hell. What's 25 plus? Plus 340. You know what I honestly feel about Beal? How I honestly feel about Beal is he's a reduced units, lotto play, pairing it with maybe something in that game that goes along with that read. Maybe like a Booker's assists could pair well with that at reduced units, but I don't hate it. All you're asking for is 15 to 20 attempts, which over the last 5, he's averaging 15. Not a straight bet for me, but I don't hate where your head's at there. Pause. That sounded awful. I did want to talk about Desmond Bane over 19.5. Bane. At 20.5 with a minutes adjustment. How many minutes do we think he's running, actually? I've got him slated at, 28's way too low. Yeah, hold on a second here. 21.58. That's a different story. 21.58. The edges now are really good. Market support. Market hasn't done shit. Let's talk about it a little more. 25th in transition, 24th versus pick and roll ball handlers. I think we got to be on Bane here. Yeah, I think Bane's getting 20. Got exactly 20 not too long ago. 31 in the one prior. That was on December 31st. He had 25 field goal attempts, 13 in the last one. Ja wasn't in that 31-piece game, though. I think we take this Memphis week against... Oh, that was already there. Now, they keep tripping on his... I would love to get a 1.5 for a reasonable price. 238, they're smoking dope. A lot of NFL news coming out. Underdog NFL. I'm doing a basketball show. I mean, what are we talking about? 25th versus pick and roll ball handlers. 24th in transition. Over in both matchups this season. Who's questionable? Nothing to worry about there. Last 5. What have your attempts been? Why are they down the last 2 games? Minutes are there. I mean, you had 13 attempts. It's not like it was 5. Just field goal percentage been asked. That's actually a good sign because those are 2 good defensive teams. I like buying this spot. I think I like buying this spot. 8-point spread. I think the Suns can keep this one close. I really do. 05 at Rivers is the best price. But every Rivers, ESPN, Hard Rock, I mean, there's a lot of 05s. Here is the one thing I would say. Don't play it yet. Don't play it yet because I think it's going to go to 18 and a half. Hey, I'm playing this today. I want you guys to know this. I'm playing this today. I don't think, and I'm definitely not going to release this on the, no. I wouldn't release this online right now because I don't want to help move it the wrong way. What we want to do is this to go to 18 and a half, 125, and then we're going to play the over. Maybe even 120. So that's what we're doing here with Bane. We're going to play it at the bottom of the market. And I'm pretty confident this is going to come down another point. That's what we're doing with Bane. Let's talk about his assists, though. 145 is kind of crazy. Bane. I'm at 6.39. 135 at DK, huh? I've got DK at 135 now. They came down 10 cents, it looks like. He had 4 in the last game, 7 in the game before that, head-to-head, that is. What were his minutes like in those games? Yeah, we're getting 30 tonight. We're getting 33. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Do we just go PAs? What's the market doing? I mean, honestly, they look like they're coming down. One second, fellas. I'm really looking into this one. PA market's not moving. I think I'm just going to run his assists, man. Let me go see with Ja. Damn, it's off a cliff, but what about with 30 minutes? 32. And there's a 135. They're sticking their neck out at us. I'm going to leave it alone. Very strong lean over. If the price were 120, I promise you I'd play it. If it were Bane over 18 and a half, 120, or Bane over 4.5 assists, 120, I'd play it. And I do think the points number comes back to us, but I'm not confident that assist number is coming our way. Booker, I am at 25 points exactly. So you could say I slightly lean under, but with the pace of this game, I want nothing to do with it. I do think his assist over might be a good play. I do think his assist over could be a good play. You could go 6+ as a lay piece as well. 1 second. Booker 7.4, so plus money. Yes, the edges to the over. Oh, I like a same game parlay in this one too, boys. Why don't we go? That's exactly what I'm thinking right now. I wonder. In such a high-paced game, I honestly thought we'd get better odds. I don't hate a Booker double-double today. I lean his assists over. This is probably a game where I'll have an SGP. early leans in it are a Desmond Bain. Yeah, Desmond Bain's points could be in it. You could see me go Beal 15, Bain 15, Booker 5. I know you'd be even money. Keep an eye out on the timeline for the SGP in this game. No straights yet, however, but we're still looking. Hold on. Let me finish up with the points. So as I said, Booker, I'm around 25, so I lean under, but nothing legit. Kind of the same with Ja. I'm at 22 basically. So nothing there. Kevin Durant, I'm at 25 and a half. So there's a slight lean to that under, but it's not enough for me to get to the window. I would like to talk about a Ja Morant assists over. Model likes it. I'm not too big on it. The model likes the over 7.5 plus money. I'm not too big on it myself. Lean under KD's assists, but the price is outrageous. He didn't play in the matchup this year. That's right. Nothing for me there either. I don't think there's going to be anything official in this one. Although I do like Bradley Beal's threes a lot. Desmond Bain's points, when it comes to 18.5, we'll play it. Those are my two strongest leans. I also wanted to look at Grayson Allen's threes. 2.5 super plus money. I really like his catch and shoot from the corner opportunities today. 2.5 plus money. I was rather optimistic. I hadn't looked at this yet. I was expecting maybe we would get like a 150, 175 on this. 238. No, it's too far gone. I do lean over Grayson's threes, though. What's his points line at? 9.5. Yeah, that's it. Just a lean. Nothing official for me there. This is what I will say about the Suns game, because the next game I've got like 4 plays in. This game, I do have leans. I do think we get Desmond Bain at 18.5 points. Maybe I should just bet Beal. I do lean over Beal as well. But Bain is the real one I've got my eye on. Over 18.5 when the market comes down for us, we'll smack it. Pinnacle just went to under minus 127. Rivers just went to under 19.5, 130. We're going to get the bump. And if you see it, go ahead and at me because we're going to play it. All right, Milwaukee, Houston, man. I got some plays in this one. I've got Giannis over 26.5 points, Dame under 7.5 assists, and Fred VanVleet over 2.5 3-pointers made. Also want to look at Amon Thompson double-double, and that'll do it. That's all the 4 that I have, but, I mean, we'll kind of touch on everything. Oh, yeah, Brook Lopez, over points, over threes. What am I kidding? Who am I kidding? This looks bad, right? This looks bad, right? He had 5 attempts in the last one, made 4 of them, scored 27 points. That was with Giannis. I don't know if Dame played in that game. Dame did play in that game. Now, granted, they have added Kuzma, but since adding Kuzma, he's over in every game, or at least all 3 coming out of the break. Let me go to prop.cash mobile site and see how they've been from above the break the last 10, last 20. Would love to get this on the desktop, man. Would love for them to get this on the desktop. All right, so we hit the little quart sign. Last 5, they're 5th. Last 10th, 2nd. They've remained strong from above the break. I will give them that. I also want to go look at this and this. AD had 2. Porzingis had 2. They've allowed a lot of 4s. 1 second here. The mobile app has this thing where you can look from a different position where the desktop doesn't have it. So let me dig a little deeper. We want to look power forwards. Man, I like Brook Lopez points and 3s over today. Let's go to the market, see what the market's done. See if we're at the bottom. 11.5. Definitely, points has definitely came up a lot. Damn. 3s. It came up a lot, but I think still playable. I mean, this was plus 115. Now it's minus 02 is the best price. That's FanDuel. I think he's attempting 4. Van Fleet 6+ assists. We will go over it. We will go over it, Storch. Man, I'm actually all over this card already. 1.5 is just never the right line for Brook, in my opinion. Like, there's no situation where I think he's playing sub minutes. I don't think he's going to be less than 5 3-point attempts. I mean, he had 5 in the last matchup. Over his last 10, he's averaging 4.8. 4. I think we're good on 4. I really, truly believe we're good on 4. The ceiling may be smaller versus Houston. I mean, we can give that. 6 or 7 is probably the true ceiling here. I think at minus 02, it's too much. Let me dig deeper. Let me go to my model. So I have them ranked number 2 versus spot up, but number 15 versus pick and roll Roman. So if you go to advanced NBA stats, 1 second, I've got to add this to my model. Some last 30-day data on this. So we're going to go to teams. We're going to go to play type. We're going to go to defensive. We're going to go to spot up. Sengun PRA projections. I'll give them to you in a moment. All right. I lean over Brooks 3s. I really do. Probably not getting there yet. I'm already on Giannis. I'm already on Dame. But a Sengun PRA projection would be 19.92 plus 10.58 plus 4.83, which is 35.34. What is Sengun's PRAs? You said head-to-head looks, the under looks good, yeah. Minnesota's without Rudy, and Utah is ass. Ben, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Model agrees with you. Let me fill this all in so I can get an accurate. Oh, I've already filled it in. 1992, 1059, 483. Yeah, run it there. 14.77, 37 and a half. 115 at MGM. Is that still there? Available at 3 big domestic shops. 37 and a half. Going once, going twice. If MGM's there, it's a play. MGM's there. All right, lock it in. Lock it in. Let me get it, and then I'm going to get it to the cord. Go, 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 go. Players, combos. I don't see it. Am I just stupid? Combo stats. My fault. I got it. Sengun, 37 and a half, 115. Yes. All right, I got it. Good shit. Appreciate you, Ben. We are firing today, boys. Uh, 15% edge, according to my model for everyone there. All right, good shit. Love it. Love it. Next, Lillard. Actually, I think I lean over his points, but I played his assists under. Points. Yeah, I lean over. I'm at 24.67 or 68, so 24.7. Pretty strong lean to the over on his points. Under, love it. Already played it. Let me see if there's anywhere still at a decent price. Looks like DraftKings 130 is your best bet other than DFS sites. Still would play it. I have him at 6.26. Still see a huge edge there. They're allowing the fewest assists per game, fewest to point guards. Dame had what in the last one? He had 10 in the last one. That worries me. But on 13 potentials, that's nonsense. This was a model play for me. Last 10's not going to look good, but the model's at 6.26. I like the defensive matchup for Houston. Actually, let me look at something new. Please tell me this doesn't affect my confidence. Nope, actually makes me feel better. Yep, we're on that. We love it. Fred VanVleet, I did play over 2.5 threes made at even money. Looks like that price may be gone, but they also don't bring up. Yes. Man, it's 112. I'd still run it. We played it at even money. I know it looks really bad the last 5. Head-to-head is green as can be. And then attempts have made, other than this last game where he only played 16 minutes, 29 plus, his attempts have remained high even though he's not shot the ball well. I'm confident that breaks back. This season, when he shoots 7 or more, he's over in 59%, averaging 3.1. Model has him actually at 3.7 in this matchup. You see they're allowing the 8th most threes, 7th most to point guards. And in the last matchup, he actually had 11 3-point attempts versus this team. So I think he's good for 7 plus. Love him at over 2.5. We locked it in at even money. I think it's still good to go at minus 112. Nothing for me. I'll double check the model here. Points, rebounds, assists. I don't think anything. Maybe points, but it wasn't enough. I will say I do lean over his RAs as well. Those are more leans, and I do lean over his points, but the threes edge is larger. I think another thing that was important this morning too is we we were able to lay an even money opposed to 110. Looking at the current prices in the market, actually, no, I still like threes much better. Still like threes much better. Lean over points. It's an actionable edge. But I'm locked in on the threes. We're just gonna rock it. I don't hate playing both though. The more I look into it, I don't hate playing both. I'm not, but it's crossed my mind. It's crossing my mind. Giannis over 26.5. Oh my God, is MGM at 25.5? I'm gonna feel like an idiot. No, I just haven't refreshed. Okay, yeah, we locked this in 26.5. We've got a really good number this morning. Model projections are 29.82. He played 31, 32 minutes in that last game. Yeah, I know it's not a great matchup. They are ninth in transition, but they're 28th in isolation. And they're okay in the restricted area. They're okay inside the paint outside of the restricted area, but it's not like they're super intimidating. I am going to go look at the last 10 and 20-day stats. I haven't checked that out yet. But Giannis is one of those players that, especially in the regular season, like you don't have enough time to scheme for him correctly. So over the last 10 and last 20, they've actually really struggled in the paint. Yeah, I love this spot for Giannis. Still think it's playable at 27.5. As I said, for me, I modeled this one 29.8. So at 27.5, you've got 2.3 points of what I'd call value or difference. So still like it at 27.5. If you're in the court, you got it at 26.5. And I'll bring a couple more of those to market soon. All right. Anything else in this game? Kuzma. How y'all feel about Kuzma, man? We rocking with the Kuzma over? It's actually a trash matchup for Kuzma. I'd leave that alone. Dylan Brooks. Might be a sneaky spot to grab a couple threes. How many did he attempt in that last one? 3, only in 21 minutes. Oh, nah, chilling on that price. I've got a sneaky one for us. I spoke about it this day on stream and didn't play it. Oh, wow, that's 125 now. I like Amon Thompson double-double at plus 125. I do like the Amon Thompson double-double at plus money. I do like his rebound straight too. Hold on, let me see. I think I was around 10.5. 15.5. So I lean under his points, but it's still well over 10. I'm at exactly 10 basically on his rebound. So it's still a strong lean over. Was foul trouble an issue here? 29 minutes. No fouls. Okay. He's clearly playing a different role better than the previous matchup. These young guys, you really got to be cautious of head-to-head data. I lean over him on Thompson boards. It's not something I'm getting to yet, but maybe. I could play his double-double in a slip today as well. We've got a lot of good games. There's some 7.5 spread, but like that Cleveland-Orlando game should be competitive. Phoenix-Memphis, I hope, is just a high-scoring shootout competitive game. Lakers-Dallas, the Lakers will find a way to keep that one competitive and probably honestly lose it. And then no one cares about the Hornets-Charlotte game, but we should have some good games tonight. All right, Amon Thompson, we straight Jalen Green points. What do we think? How will Brooklyn defend him? Brooklyn. How will Milwaukee, Lord have mercy, defend him? He did have 24 field goal attempts in the prior matchup. They are 22nd versus pick and roll ball handlers. I've gotten in trouble fading him in these spots before, though. Model is at 24. Man, there's no edge there. I do lean under his rebounds, but the juice is crazy. So nothing else in this game. I mean, I do have a lot of plays. Lopez, honestly, I think points or threes is going to get down. Sengun PRAs, I played under 37.5. Dame Lillard under 7.5 assists. Fred VanVleet over 2.5 threes. Giannis over 26.5 points. I'm also looking into an Amon double-double. All right, moving on from that game, I do have one in this one that we'll just start with off rip. Hopefully it's still available. Giannis over 24.5 points. I think I played it at 110. Yeah, it's still available. It looks like 110 at MGM. I know. We just bet this against this exact same team and lost. He was dog shit in the first half. Just complete ass. Came out in the second half, had 16 points. Love him for the bounce back spot in this game. That last one, just write it off, man. Just write it off. I like Giannis in this one. Let's talk about it a little deeper with play type data. Projections like 27. They're 26 inside the restricted area. Now they're without Wemby. They're 23rd versus pick and roll ball handlers, just 18th in isolation. Not really a good defensive team, a bad matchup for him. He just struggled in the last one, 8 for 17 from the field. If we get 17 field goal attempts tonight, I'm happy. I'm so happy. If we get anything over 13 or 14, I'm so happy. I honestly did almost take his PRs, though. I honestly did almost take his PRs. Like, I was so close. Actually, let me make sure. Lopez in a 3-point round robin, yeah, for sure. Did I bet this twice? I did bet this twice. Oh, shit. I bet this twice. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I have a Giannis over 24.5 points and an over 31.5 PRs. Can I cash out of this points? They will. I lose $2. All right, I'm out. All right, yeah, we're just going to ride the over 31.5 PRs. I do like the over 24.5 points, though. I'm not even going to lie. I didn't realize I'd bet that twice. 26 is my number. Yeah, no, I like the over 24.5 points. The edge is bigger for me at PRs, though. That's why I went PRs. The edge is bigger PRs. I like his points as well. He did have 9 rebounds in the matchup yesterday, while just 22 points as well. Oh my gosh. Take a deep breath, Matty Ice. I do mean Zion. My fault. I bet Giannis under 26.5 last game. We are on to Zion now. My fault. Zion over 34.5 PRs. I played this at 115, which is still available. Rivers is now 118, but there's 115s on the board. All right, moving on from Zion. Let me see if I had anything. I did want to talk about Harrison Barnes and Steven Castle's overs. Castle been selling the last 5. Minutes have been sporadics. Attempts have maintained. He had 22 in the game yesterday, 2 days ago. I do lean over for Castle's points. Yeah, Barnes, it's either going to be points or threes. I do lean over Steven Castle's points, however. I do want to talk about Harrison Barnes. 13. I think he had just 1 3. No, he had 3 threes in that one yesterday. What were the attempts like? 8. Why was I not on this? Let's go run the points. I do like the threes as well, Ben, but I've got a much larger edge on the points. And the juice is lighter. We can lay an 11.5 minus -05 at MGM. Let's lock that in. Over 11.5. Fox boards, we'll go over it. Hold on, let me log it. Let me MGM. Spurs, Pelicans, player points, see all. Yep. Boom. Win 1 unit, and we are in there. Ben, I do like his threes. Probably a round robin ladder, actually, for real, Ben. Hey man, real quick, I'm gonna just keep it quick. If you're watching this, if you enjoy this content, you appreciate me coming on here giving winners out almost every day. Drop a like, drop a follow, drop a retweet, man. Help me grow the page, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all that already did. Appreciate all y'all that do on the daily. Really helps me grow the page. I do have some dope ass guests lined up. I ain't gonna lie, but when I can go to them and say, man, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 views. It's just a little easier to persuade. All right, I'm on Barnes over 11.5, projections 15. That's easy work. Someone asked me about De'Aaron Fox rebounds over. I'm gonna have to go to the model because I know off the rip I don't got nothing to say about it. Looks good last 5. What's the model got to say about that? Model says you're on to something. Market does too. Shit. I missed it. Why didn't you tell me about this one sooner? Is there anything else I like for Fox? Damn, I'm at 5.56. I do like the over, man, but we missed it. I no longer have an edge. I mean, I do. It's 4%. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sold, dog. I'm sold. It's just man, now the juice is outrageous. Now it went from a really good straight bet to a nah, bro, you're chilling. I'm just messing with you. It went from a really good straight bet to a parlay piece now. Went from a good straight to a parlay piece. And that's on me. I should have had that one this morning. I don't know how I overlooked it. That's on me for real. I do like it though as a lay piece now. I just can't take it as a straight at 140. Can't believe I missed that. Let's go look at a Vassal over, and then that'll do it for me. Man, he looked awful. Over, Mark? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't even know what's going on there. Hell no. Devin, I would not put $2 on that. We straight. Anything else in this game? If not, we gonna push. Honestly, the last real game on this slate. I mean, I guess you could say that Charlotte game's a game, but who wants to watch that 17-point spread? I bet this morning, but I've been trying to wait until you get to each game. Oh shit, man. You can drop whatever leans you have as soon as we start, you know. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you tapping in daily too. All right, for this Lakers game, I did bet the over last night. Outside of that, I know I like Rui threes. We're gonna play Luca triple double. Like, let's quit bullshitting ourselves. So Rui threes, Luca triple double, and that's all I got right now. Let's look at them. Yeah, what's hilarious is this was 450 yesterday. MGM at 350, is that the best price? Was FanDuel hanging anything? MGM 350 look like the best. Hold on. We're gonna bet that straight and then with a Rui threes. Rui threes 132. Hold on, before we even mess around. Okay, it's getting better. Chill, 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 chill on Rui. It's getting better. I sound greedy, but I really want 120. It's 130 right now. I want 120 and we mad chilling. Let me go. This is what I'm worried about. This right here, no fewer than 5. No fewer than 5. Mm-hmm. Only had 2 in that one. That was before the Luka trade, though. All right, this is similar to Bane. Also, let me go check Bane real quick, see if that price came down. Not yet. This one is similar to Bane. Oh no, that's NFL underdog. I don't give a shit. I don't think we've seen the bottom of this line, so I'm gonna play this when it goes down a little bit further. But opposed to that, Luka looks like it's continuing to drop. So let's go. I think we're gonna go a full unit on the triple double. Luka, 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 Luka. Where do I end up for Luka? Let's call it 40 minutes. Man, I'm right around 10 and 10 for real. What's he eating? Oh, okay. What's the double price? Oh no, hell no. Against his old team, man. He might go for 50 and not care about the assists. There's a FanDuel for this game. Sick. Actually, yes, I do like. I know Christie's one of the people I wanted to go over in this game. PJ, I like PJ as well. There's a FanDuel boost on this game. All right. There'll definitely be a lay slip out for this. There'll definitely be a lay slip out for this. Yeah, the books know what they're doing. These lines are all inflated. If I'm being honest, I think the best value is the triple double. I really do. I think the best value is the triple double. Nothing official from me yet though, but there's a FanDuel boost, so I'll have a boost on this game, and I think Luka's triple double will be on it. Let me say this too. The only reason I haven't ran Rui yet is because I do think that price is going to keep coming down. I'm gonna smack the threes over when it gets down to 1.5, like minus 125. This is falling from minus 210. So coming down and coming down quick. Once it gets to about 120, I think that'll probably be the bottom, and sharps like me will start hitting the other side. And I hope no one goes and plays it before then. All right, let's get back. Let's go one by one. Jackson Hayes. No opinions. Spencer is shitty. No opinions. Sold me too many times this year, but I'm not fading an 8.5 line. 80's out, right? That line just been up for a long time. PJ Washington. What's the market down? Market's actually coming down on him slightly. 15.5 is becoming available. I don't hate the over. Let's dig into it a little bit more, huh? Also for Rui, I failed to mention this. They're 23rd versus spot up. So Rui's getting ran today. I'm just trying to find the bottom of that line. I like for him that they're awful in transition. He had 22 in the matchup earlier this season. Wow, 3 for 3 from 3, but he had 14 field goal attempts. Let me see if I got anything on his rebounds and assists. Actually slightly lean over his rebounds as well. No, I mean I do like PJ's over. If you're not already on this, man, I'd wait and see if you can get a 15-120. I don't super love this line, and I wouldn't want to play it until I was confident I'm at the bottom. There is a 15-125, however, right now. 3 of them. So I'd be patient here, get a 15.5, 115 and run it, man. I like the over there. I don't think you found the bottom on this line for some reason. So the market is moving against you. I don't know if that's sharp action or just a big capper, but it is moving the other way. Yeah, I like Rui's points and threes. Let me just check what his points line is doing. It's down massively as well. Rui's points down low. I think it's just because Luka's points are up. I do like PRA over for Dorian Finney-Smith. The model does, at least. The model has this at around 11 or 12. Also, I think, was there a 9.5 originally available? No, just a much more affordable 10.5. I'm at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I mean, I do still lean over. But with this, it doesn't look good, man. Not a lot of games with the Lakers, although maybe a couple catch and shoot 3 opportunities. I don't hate this at super plus money, but no, I'm chilling on DFS. I got nothing there. Let's talk about Braun. Let's go to the model. Points really right with market, man. I'm right at 24. Assists, I'm at 9.3. So that's probably going to be my angle. Yeah, that's my angle. LeBron assists tonight. That's where I go in the lay. Especially in this one. I mean, just the probably a little more passive narrative. Yeah, wait for 15. I like Storch. I was just saying, PJ, wait. I think the line gets better. Storch, I like this a lot, though. I'm not gonna lie, I like that a lot. That could be like part of the ESPN bet we use or something. Like that a lot. LeBron's assists. This is probably going to be more of a parlay piece for me as well. But I am leaning over here. Model does support that as well. What do we think about Clay? Go to the model. Initially, no opinion. 3.3 rebounds. I'm right with market on his assists. With his threes made, I'm at 2.8. And with his points, I'm at 13 and a half. No, nothing for me on Clay. Max Christie is one that I wanted to go over. A dud versus Golden State in a game they lost by 24 points. His old team. Why does field goal attempts fall off a cliff here? There's some revenge narrative here. I mean, I think my model leans over. We have to look at the points too, though. I mean, 1 second here. Where's Max Christie? Let's plug him in for 30 and see where we get. Ten, 1.6, 3.5, and 2 threes. No, I'm good. I see why so many people are on the PRAs over. I saw that probably 10 times in my morning scroll on Twitter. This is a great fun bet, Storch. This is a great fun bet. Quick and easy. I like that. Max Christie PRA's been, it is a lean over. I know everyone and their mom's on it. I lean over. I see the revenge narrative. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm not saying it won't be on my card, but it isn't right now. It's bumped, but not outrageously. Like the 17 and a half, 125 still available at MGM and 365. I don't hate it for Maxi. 17 and a half, 125. Looks like it may have opened 16 and a half at some really soft books. This will be in that parlay, right? It'll be, Maxi PRAs over, Luka triple double, LeBron 10 plus assists, something like that. That sounds like a good 3-leg. It sounds like something I'll have. What's going on here? Here we go. Honest prediction, this is the Kyrie we get tonight, the one that throws up 20 field goal attempts. So 30 plus out of Kyrie would not shock me at all. I like Kyrie to go over his points and his threes. Assists, let me check. Man, that 4 line just feels so important. I know the Lakers leak a lot of assists to point guards, though. My model is 4.87, so I would say there's absolutely no edge. Not over, not under. I'm right with his season average. Nothing for me there. Last one, I do want to talk about Reeves. Let's look through everything. Assists, massive lean over, but Luka's going to be ball dominant today, so let's ignore that for today. Rebounds, slight lean under, nothing really there. 3-pointers, nothing really there either. I think we're going to move, boys. Any other requests in this one? Because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on Charlotte Golden State. 17-point games. Y'all know I don't really enjoy playing with them 10-plus point spreads. Like, I just don't feel like that's my edge. You know, you got to know what your edge is and isn't, man. Like, that's really it. And those games aren't where I find my edges. I could improve on it for sure. But man, I think we're going to call it. That's an hour and 38 minutes. I think we're going to call it. Let's go Lakers tonight. Got my Lakers gear on. I'm going to go ahead and recap everything I've released. If you're in here, you know there's some leans too. Desmond Bane, I'm just waiting to find the bottom of that line. Rui Hachimura, threes. I'm waiting to find the bottom of that line. I do lean over Garland's points. That Cleveland game, I've got a lot of leans. I'm waiting till we find out about Garland. But I lean under Mitchell's points if he goes, and I lean over Garland's points. Amon Thompson double at plus money, a pretty decent lean. Okay, and then let me go over everything that's actually official plays. First, I played the Lakers over 228.5 last night. That line's now 232, so not much to be done with that. But Giannis over 26.5 points to win 1 unit. Dame under 7.5 assists to win 1 unit. Fred VanVleet over 2.5 threes to win 1 unit. Zion over 31.5 PRs to win 1 unit. Jason Tatum under 26.5 points to win 1 unit. Alperen Sengun under 37.5 PRAs to win 1 unit. And Harrison Barnes over 11.5 points. That's all I got for today, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. 426 live. Hopefully we have about that many in the replays as well. Hey, let's get back on the winning side. It's been a good month. It's been a good year. It's been a bad week. Let's shake it off. Let's be productive today. Let's be successful. Let's make some money. Best of luck today, boys. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Until then,